I'm Johnny, Young Bosch, and I've done Vash and Trigun, Kaneda and Akira, the new redub. And Sakaki and Witch Hunter Robin. I play JD in the new Ghost in the Shell series.
Yes!
I do Klaus in The Last Exile. You might not, I don't know if you guys have heard these, they're really new. And Claire in Heat Guy J. I think the guy's name is Ariel or something like that, and Cardcaptor is Sakura, whatever, the second movie. And then some other things here and there. Oh yeah, and Power Rangers. Well, I'll start with, you know what, I'll just go with how I got started into anime. I was shooting an independent film called, actually it was first called Wicked Game, and then they changed the name to Extreme Heist because, thank you. They changed the name, I think, because there's another movie called Heist, and since it was independent, they thought, oh, maybe we can ride the wave, and people get confused and rent ours instead of theirs, but yeah, it didn't work. But anyways, so it's an alright action movie. But anyways, I guess during the filming, none of the sound came out clear at all, and so we had to redub the whole thing. And one of the producers had some ties with anime and animation stuff, and since I had to redub the whole thing, he heard me a lot, and he was like, well, you kind of sound like you're a hero or something like that. And I was like, okay, thanks, man. And so he said, I'm going to get you an audition, and he got me an audition for something called Trigun. And I went in, and I was like, okay, yeah, I'll give it a shot, and I did it, and got it. And just kind of a fluke, I guess. And then from there, it just, you know, went on to other things. So that's how it started. I think I said it yesterday to someone else, but I think Japanese just sounds cooler anyways. You know? I think I can, you know, in English I can say, I mean, this water is good. You know, and you guys are like, okay, so what? But in Japanese it's like, and with that you're like, holy crap! That's good water, you know? So it's just very different, you know. And I did actually get to watch some of the Trigun. Actually, they wanted me to watch it, and they said, you know, of course you're an actor, so you got to do your thing. But they knew the whole, you know, people are gonna be, they like subs, they don't like dubs, you know, and this whole thing was going on. So I mean, and again, it was my first thing, so I tried to be as much as the same, I guess, wildness as Vash had in the Japanese. But again, I have to, you know, I can only do what my voice can do, you know. So, and also it just depends on the director, you know, because some directors will just say, do your thing, and some will say, do it like this, you know, and so I guess it just depends.
I think it's one of those things.
Is that what, yeah.
I don't have an agent, you know. I just get it. I started a Trigun, and then somebody heard that and was like, hey, let's get this guy in here for an audition. And that's how it works. I mean, as far as, they call myself. So it might be nice to have an agent, you know, but I just haven't had one, so I wouldn't know the answer to any of that.
These guys are saving a lot of money that I'm not, actually, by the sounds of it.
I love anime, actually. I mean, I don't watch nearly as many as maybe you guys do, but I definitely enjoy anime. And the only thing that's really frustrating is I'd go to the video store or something, and I'd pick one up thinking the cover looked cool, and then it would be like 3, and I'd be like, what? Where's this coming from? It's like volume 3, and I'm like, oh great, now I gotta go find 1 and 2. So, and you end up finding all of them except for 1, and you're like, dude, I don't even know who this character is. So sometimes it's a little frustrating. So I've kind of stepped back and started just sticking to the ones that are in the movies, because I know that it's complete, like Vampire Hunter D, Bloodlust. I was like, dude, that's a sweet movie. And I was like, yeah, I knew everything, but Guyver, I still haven't seen all of Guyver, So I'm a little upset. Maybe
It's okay.
I don't have anything, I'm sorry. The worst thing I think is my stomach would growl, and that's probably it, so it's not very funny.
Yeah, he said it was his stomach. He's an engineer.
I don't know. I don't know if I really relate to any of my characters, except for maybe Bash, because my arm turns into a gun sometimes. Yeah, I don't know. I enjoy whatever I do, I guess, or whatever they have.
They're not here, yeah.
I don't know, everybody has the right to their own opinion anyways, And, we're not going to sit here and say, well, no, you guys are stupid for liking subs, not dubs. Just like what you like, and that's cool. Just don't get upset at us.
It's funny, as a voice actor, I said, maybe it's just you. The tape recorder.
No, I've heard
Lots
other
of
people
kids.
doing it. I've heard other voice actors.
I used to want to be a ninja when I was a kid. And I am. No, and then a cop, and then I wanted to be like Bruce Lee and Jackie Chan, and my first passion was actually to do like live action, movies and stuff. And then I became a Power Ranger, and so it's kind of close to being a ninja and a live action person, kind of. And from there I did some independent stuff, and then actually working on Power Rangers probably when I first got my first taste of dubbing, because there's a lot of helmet head stuff, and so we had to dub a lot of that. And I didn't really think much of it then until I got Trigun, and I was like, wow, this is pretty cool. And then I got Akira, which was like the first anime I ever saw, and I was like, dude, this is even better. So, I guess I'm still kind of like, I feel like a kid every time I get something. I'm like, yeah!